Hi guys, Michael here. So this is a review of 2017. Right now it's 11:25. This won't go up until 2018, but at least I'm making it on 2017. So I thought I'd do a quick review of the year. So I think first thing I'd like to say is thank you to those that have watched my videos and commented, and those that have suggested things. Like I say, I don't know why, but people seem to like to email better than they like to comment. I don't mind that. And thanks to those that do email me regularly and make comments, and yeah, you know, I do get into some good chats with you about games and things like that, and it's good. I enjoy it. So thank you to all of you for that, and like I say, all of you that watch my games and watch my videos, and me just trying to pass another day and have another video. And you keep coming. Some of you are really loyal still, and just keep watching, and I'm grateful. So, how has this year been? Well, it's been good. It's been good and it's been bad. It's been a mixture, really. It's been, yeah. The good things have been that I'm still doing videos, and I'm still enjoying doing them. I might not seem it. I know sometimes I've been weeks between a video, and that kind of makes me look like my hunger's gone, my passion's gone. It makes it seem like I'm not into it anymore. It isn't that exactly. It's more frustration. Because, you see, I'm not the only one that lives here. So, and there's a few things in my house that use the internet. And so, of course, when I'm uploading a video, it basically brings the internet to a stop, just about. Because when I say I've got a slow internet, I mean I've got a slow internet. In fact, I'll tell you. If I do a speed test, I get around 3 meg down. But of course, upload is king when it comes to YouTube, because you need to upload your videos. So I get 3 meg down, 0.5 up. So I don't even get a full meg, I get half upload. So, yeah, one 10-minute video takes like an hour and a half. Or if internet's even a bit slow, it can take like 2 hours just for one video. So it makes things very frustrating. And, you know, because I have to pick the times. And, you know, I remember when things were a while ago, when I kind of, around the time I first started YouTube, this problem weren't as bad. I had more people, I had more chance to upload, longer time span, so I could upload 2, 3 videos a night. But things change, and now I haven't got as long a time span anymore to upload it. So it just brings things to a stop. You know, sometimes I start an upload, and if it's like a 40-minute video, I mean, if a 10-minute video takes like 2 hours, then I don't need to tell you what a 40-odd-minute video does. It takes a long time, and that's not counting, you know, then you've got to factor in editing, rendering, recording, and all that. It takes a massive chunk of time. And if there's people needing to use the internet, then I have to sometimes try and fit it in. And if I miscalculate it, it's not been the first time where I've been trying to upload a 40-minute video. There's like half an hour left, and I've had to stop it for one reason or another. It is frustrating. So that's been something I've had to battle with, and I have moaned about a lot, I know, but that really is a battle, and that's been annoying as all hell. One of the good things was definitely my collaboration I did with Willow and Accurize. I really enjoyed that, but the thing is, I'm not very. I suppose with how frustrated I've been through this year, I've not been very good from a commitment point of view. I know I've been asked by a few people if I'm going to do another collaboration. I want to. Willow, I talked to Willow the other day, and she said about playing Overwatch, and you know, she plays Overwatch, and so yeah, if I play Overwatch, then I can, you know, do it. But see, my problem is, and this is a problem I have. Again, most of the people I know are American. And if you come from UK, you know before I even say this what's coming. But your ping is awful. when you're from UK and you're playing with someone who's from America. You know, it's like they're working on like a 30 ping and you're working on something like 300. It is really bad, and sometimes you're dead before you even know you're dead. You know, you like just all of a sudden drop on the floor and somebody trots past you. It's frustrating. You know, it was like if you look back at if you want to see proof of that, if you look at the collaboration I did with Accurise and Willow S, and look at the Don't Starve Together, you'll see that a tall bird at one point was chasing me, and it was pecking on the floor. From my point of view, it was pecking on the floor about 6-7 steps behind me. I was like 7 steps in front of it, and it was pecking on the floor way behind me. In reality, I was where it was pecking. On reality, but in my screen, I was ahead. So it always throws you off because you're never where you think you are. And it's the same on any game, you know, and it can make it difficult. I mean, even if something like Don't Starve Together, which isn't a competitive game, does that, then you can imagine what it's like trying to do it on something like Overwatch or, you know, Call of Duty, Battlefront, or Battlefield, whatever. Yeah, that's why I don't play these games, because if I get onto American servers, my ping just was terrible, and yeah, that's why I usually don't mind something a little less ping orientated, like golf with friends. That kind of thing's good, because you can on that one you can, you know, there's no rush. You've got a time limit. You just take your shot. There you go. You're done. So I kind of like that kind of thing. But anything where it actually matters, then yeah, it can be a problem. Saying that, I am going to try and collab soon with, hopefully, Willow West and Accuwise. Sorry. Well, he is wise. He knows his stuff. So I'm hoping to be able to collab with Accurise again and Willow S again. But, you know, I want to collab with somebody, even if it's but preferably if it can be from UK. At least then I can take part in something and not feel like I'm a bit of a hindrance, which would be nice. So yeah, that's been good. I enjoyed that collab. I'd like to do more, so that'd be fun. What else? Yeah, there's been some bad things. There's certain things you sometimes think, should I talk about it because it's real life? And I don't know. So, one thing I will say is to those that kind of worry about my channel not growing and things like that, don't worry about it. Honestly, I never came into this to be a big channel. That may sound silly, and I know a lot of people, you might think, well, everybody says that. But it's true, you see, because I don't have the personality to cope well as a big YouTuber. I could not cope with a spotlight that big. I think if I had a spotlight that started to really shine on me, and I had people that wanted me to, you know, go to meetings and things like that, and do meet and greets and things, I'd have probably just ended my channel. I've always been one of them kind of people who's been very, like, quite reserved. I was like that kid at school where all other kids are running around, doing stupid things, jumping up and down, making weird noises, and I'm just stood there looking at them all thinking, what the hell are you doing? Stop acting like a child. You know what I mean? I was always that child that was like 7, going on 70. It wasn't anything like how my parents brought me up. They just let me be a kid, but it was just how I was. I was always like that. I was just this child who just grew up. Oh, I just did. And I've always had that kind of reserved attitude. I suppose that's why I tend to come at things from a more thoughtful way rather than exuberant. You know, it's like I don't throw myself into something energetically usually, but I throw myself into something mentally. That's why I enjoy it more from a mental point of view. I'll often talk about how a game makes me feel or how it looks or my thought process is, because that's what comes to me. So the YouTube channel was started because I wanted to bring a more kind of little bit more upbeat, less like me way out. Not not the hello, this is LordUg. Hello, this is LordUg. Yeah, all this kind of stuff, because that isn't me normally. If somebody talks to me on the street, it's not me, but on here it was, and it is, and I enjoy that, and it's been fun. And I think back of all the people. I mean, there were times, especially when I was doing Minecraft videos, when I was doing Monsters Monument and things like that. There was times when I was getting like a lot of comments in each video, and I used to love that. That was really good. I'd be commenting to everybody, would be backwards and forwards, and it was really fun. I mean, yeah, things have died off, but like I say, I never got into this to be a big channel. I just wanted it to kind of explore a new side of myself. And I think I've always in a way probably carried myself to make sure that it's never grown. I've never. It's like if I've seen my sub count start to go up, I'll slow down with videos so it goes down a bit again. I don't know why I do it. I think it's just because the more people who subscribe to me, the more people are going to want things and are going to want me, and I just don't. It's just not what I feel I can do. So no, don't worry about me. I am where I am, where I want to be. To me, and I don't mean this to sound like some kind of heroic thing or whatever, because it isn't. But I've kind of given advice to quite a few channels who are actually above me now and doing well, and that's been the most fun for me. I'm not trying to play hero card here, but it is. I honestly don't. I don't want no pats on back for it. I never have. But I've met YouTubers, some YouTubers who have only had like 50 subscribers when I've met them, and I've given them advice and things like that, told them things they can try and things like that, and give them shout outs, talk to other people about them, done everything I can. And now they're on 10, 15, 20,000 subscribers. Yeah, I mean, it can get a bit frustrating at times because some of them then just cut off contact with you. I've had that happen about 4 or 5 times now, where somebody's been like, "Oh my God, LordUg, you've helped me so much," and they're on about like 4,000 subscribers. "I'll never forget what you've done for me. You're always there." Well, and then they'll go up to about 8,000, and then you'll just get, "Hi, LordUg, you alright? Oh, yeah. And then, then next minute, they're on about 20,000 and there's nothing. No, they won't acknowledge me or anything. But, that's people. That's how people are. You can't, I used to warn them against being like that. I used to say, as you get more and more, you will forget those that help you get there. Don't do that. Because those people are important too. And then they forget the people who've gone there. And I'm not just talking about me, I'm on about a few people, all the people who gave me advice will do it. So, yeah, it happens though. But no, don't worry. I am where I want to be. And I'm happy. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with my subscriber count. I'm happy where it is. It doesn't need to be any bigger. Trust me. Well, 2018. Wow. This will be my 7th year. It was... some of you I know. Some of you who've been with me for a long time know this, but I'll say it again. It was the February the 23rd, 2011, when I did my first, what I call official YouTube video. I had done a video in 2009, which I've mentioned many times before, which was Carrie dancing, singing along to that song, "Fame, I'm gonna live forever." She was singing along to that and dancing. So I put that on at 2019. At 2009, sorry. I'm trying to go into the future. And but I didn't class that. Of course, that weren't my proper YouTube video. My first ever proper YouTube video was Minecraft drop track. Where monsters would drop a long way and die, and I set it up in the sky and built it in the sky, and it was cool. It was fun, and yeah, that was my first, and that was February the 23rd, 2011, and that seems so long ago now. It is a long time ago. I mean, it's nearly 7 years, when, of course, so it's a long time. But in that 7 years, I've done a lot. But a lot's changed, and the things that has changed I've missed. And the things that have, and I suppose some of the things that have changed for the better, but some have changed for the worse, and I don't know, it's bittersweet in a way. This year's been a strange year for me. I even went to therapy to try and get help with being that reserved person. Yeah, they've basically just given up on me. Yeah, they basically just said, no, we can't get it out of you. You know, this exuberant side, it's just not going to come in real life. So, oh well. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can tell you. Then what's coming up in 2018? Oh, let's see. Like I said, we're trying collab. If I can collab with somebody from UK, it'd be great. But I don't know. It seems like I can never find anybody to collab with who comes from UK, who really wants to collab and do stuff. But I'm gonna see what I can do. And there's good games coming out. I'm looking forward to them. But more than anything, I'm wanting this year to get, and I keep saying this, but I need to get cable. I need faster internet this year. It's so draining. I know I said this at the start of this, but you don't realise how much of a drain it is on me having to fight this day after day after day after day. And it gets to a point where I can't do it. It gets annoying. And that's when I don't upload for about a week or a couple of weeks. Because I just don't want to know. I just don't want the hassle that's going to go through with doing it. And the worst thing is that when I put a video up, I'm always proud of it. And I'm always, well, I won't say I'm happy with it, because I would like to do better things with it. I would, but again, there's only me. In 6 years, nothing's really changed. You know, except the programs I use. And I bought another monitor, but I do everything the same. I'm sat in the same place in the room I'm in, using the same mic I've used for about 4 years. I've used 2 mics over 6 years. I've used I started off with a really cheap one called the Samsung Go mic, which did me for about 2 years, and since then I've used a Blue Yeti, because it's just there's been no real point in building it up. And also, I don't make money on YouTube at all, really. So, well, not really. So, it's not like I can fund. I mean, these big YouTubers, they can fund their really amazing microphones and their incredibly strong computers and huge monitors and that, because, well, they make a lot of money. Yeah, but when you make zero or hardly any money, you can't fund anything. It all comes out your pocket. You know, you pay for it yourself, and you're not going to get that money back. So, that's the downside of not being a bigger channel. But like I say, I'm okay where I am. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there for people who might be getting into doing videos. You know, you will have to fund everything yourself, and if you don't grow, then it can be a bit of a money sink. So beware of that. You know, so there's a little tip. Beware. Make sure you've got a bit of capital that you can afford to spend, because if you don't grow, and it's harder these days to grow, because there's people doing crazy things out there. I mean, these people will just grab eggs and smash them against the face, or you know, or just put the heads in a bucket of boiling water and stuff. Or I've seen somebody set fire to the hair and then just walk around doing you know, making out. Oh, I haven't noticed. You can see them with lighting it, and then they'll be like talking on camera, like vlogging, with the hair on fire. The stuff people are doing is scary. It is literally scary what people are willing to do to try and drag in a few more subscribers. They will put themselves through terrible things. So, it's crazy. So, it's not easy to make it on YouTube. It's probably harder now than it ever was. Everybody's heard the, oh my god, PewDiePie makes so much money. Oh my god, Logan Paul and Jake Paul and Ricegum and, you know, all make good money. And these days, you know, people like, some people, what they call flex, so much. You know, Logan Paul does it all the time just lately. He's like, oh, damn, watch, oh, look at this, oh, Lamborghini, oh. You know, and Jake Paul does it, and Ricegum do it. And this, so all this, and I'm not knocking them. If they've got the money and they want to spend it and they want to push it in people's face, that's up to them. It's their channel. I don't have to watch it. I mean, I don't watch them personally. I know they do this from, people who have done vlogs on them. I admit I've caught a couple of Logan Pauls, I think, but I don't watch Jake at all. And I think I've caught a couple of Rice Gun. So, it's, but that's only a couple of videos on each one. And yeah, they do it. It's their money. And if their fans don't mind them shoving the money in the face, that's fine. It doesn't bother me. It's nothing to do with me. But all I'm saying is that when people see them doing this, they think, oh, I want to go and do a YouTube channel, and I'll be as big as them, and I'll have loads of money. Then I'll be flexing and showing off my Lambo and my diamond Rolex and all this kind of thing. And it doesn't work out then for them, and they wonder why. And it can be a whole host of things. It can sometimes be because they try and copy their favourite YouTuber. Like they'll try and be like Logan Paul or like Markiplier or like Jake Paul or like Rice. And you can't be like them because there's already one of them. It's no good acting like say Logan Paul because there's already a Logan Paul. People don't need another Logan Paul. They've got, and if they did, they've got another one with Jake Paul because them two they're so much alike. It's incredible. They kind of use the same concept. I think they obviously sat down and came up with a concept, and they both decided to just use the same concept, which is get yourself a group of people so you can use them as well to make content, and then just act as crazy as possible while saying the word merch every 22 seconds. It's that's basically the concept they both do, and it works for them, which is good for them. Go for it. It don't bother me. It doesn't affect me. So yeah, do it. But I think so. So if you are an up and coming YouTuber, be aware. If you don't grow, then it's going to be a money sink, and you need to have that expendable capital to be able to kind of keep going. Otherwise, it'll just be really bad. And well, luckily, I do have enough capital that I can buy myself a new microphone if I need one, or a new computer if I need one. It's okay in that respect. But I'm never going to be, rich from YouTube, and I don't mind that. I never came into it for that. Even on day one when I came in, it wasn't about when I did, hello, this is LordUg. That was kind of my first ever intro on the drop trap at 23rd February. I was kind of like, hello, this is LordUg. It was still reserved then. And, it were amusing. But I have enjoyed it, but I think when I came in back then, I never came in to be big, and I've been happy with where it got to. And I have known some big-ish YouTubers. I've known a few with a good few 100,000 subscribers, and they've even offered at times. I've never really spoke about this, but they've offered at times to do collabs with me, and I've not done it because I never wanted to be big, and I know doing collabs with somebody that big would have helped, would have made me bigger. And I just want to help people start off, and then if they shoot off and become this shooting star, I think it's great. I think that's wonderful, because I feel proud because I helped them for one, and then I feel proud of them because they managed to run with it and my advice helped them. So it's always a good thing, and I really enjoy that. I don't need to be big myself. So yeah, I've not done them, but it's been interesting. Especially back in Minecraft days, I knew like 7 or 8 that had over 300,000 or 400,000 subscribers, and they were like, "Do you want to do a video?" And I'd be like, we'll see. And then I never did. But so I've kept it kind of at a certain level, and I've been happy at that. So don't worry, I am happy when it comes to my subscriber count and and my videos. I would like my videos to be better quality, but as I said, I haven't got the capital to really take it to that level. So, and finally, the reason I want the better internet so much is because I want to live stream. That is one thing that I've got left that I've always wanted to do, and it's so frustrating that I can't do it. And I get people say to me, "Yeah, you can. You don't need that," but you can't. I mean, I've checked online, and how you get like suggest, like on a game, it'll say, you know, like it'll give you the specs that you need to play it at the lowest specs, but then you've got the recommended ones, which are the ones you really need if you really want it to run perfect. Well, I kind of meet the lowest level spec. So, like, it says you need like 0.5, like half a meg upload to stream, but preferably at least a meg. You know, which for me, my problem is, like, your problem is when you've got half a meg, is the upload, is that if your internet even kind of fluctuates a bit and it goes down a little bit, you're going to get disconnected, and you're going to get stutters, you're going to get awful, it's just going to mess the stream up. You've got no room for error, absolutely zero. Whereas, if you have at least a meg upload, then you've got some room for error. If it drops a little bit of speed, it doesn't matter, it's not going to really affect anything. And that's the problem. I have no room for error, and my internet can be a little bit up and down. Well, sometimes I've like done a speed test, and I've got like 0.3. And then next minute it's 0.5, then it's 0.4, then 0.5 again. It tends to fluctuate a bit from time to time, and that's no good for a live stream. So I can't do it. So that's why I won't be doing that. Anyway, I think that's about it. Although, like I say, if I do get better speed, then yes, I will be doing live streaming, and I'll make sure everybody knows about it, and then we'll play some games and you can watch me. It'll all be great, and we'll love it. And we'll love it. Oh, and the question from I got a question asked, am I going to do any merch? No. I'm not going to do a Patreon either, which I think I don't know, Patreon feels weird for me. It's like, what would you give to somebody to make them give you money? You know, it's like, yeah, I can play a game with you. What's that going to do? Or I suppose I could design a T-shirt and give a special T-shirt to each patron. So what? Who's going to care? You know what I mean? Oh, I'll send you an email. Or do a voice chat with you. And nobody's going to pay me for that. You know, so no, I won't be doing a Patreon. I don't know why people do Patreons, because them that are rich don't need that. Big channels don't need a Patreon because they bring in a hell of a lot of money anyway. And those that aren't big really have nothing to offer to even bring a Patreon. Oh, give me $5 and I will be grateful. So what? What kind of bloody offer's that? You know? So, no. There'll be no Patreon. I don't think people would be willing to pay me for anything I can do. What's the other thing? And like I say, no merch, because again, who'd want to walk around with LordUg on the body? You know? Nobody's going to want to walk around with a T-shirt on with LordUg on it. Only cool thing about me, about my thing, is that logo with the two faces. I still think that's way cool. And yeah, that might look good, but I don't think people are going to want LordUg on. so no, there'll be no merch either, and I don't want to then start plugging my merch every 22 seconds. So no. So anyway, that's it. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm sorry if this were a bit longer. I just wanted to make sure I covered everything. It's now 23:54, and I'm going to now stop so that I can start this uploading. And it'll end up uploading in 2018. And well, I'm not going to say that I hope we don't have another year like 2017. I just hope that I have a better year than 2017. 2017 wasn't terrible. If I was going to rate it out to, say, a rating of 10, I'd give it like a 7. So it wasn't terrible, it was above average. But it would be nice if this one was better. I mean, personally, on an away from the internet level, it would probably about a 5 or a 6. And a 5. There has been some trouble in my life, in real life. But you guys don't need to know about that, and I know it's not your problem. So I'm hoping from a personal point of view, it's better. But it would be nice if it can be a bit better from a video point of view. And if you can spare a little prayer for me or a little thought, then hope that I get cable so that I can finally get my dream come true and do some streaming for you guys, some live streaming. Anyway, if you've sat through this, you are a star. You're a true ugly, and it feels funny calling people ugly, but I mean that in a beautiful way. You're beautiful. You're beautifully ugly. That's what I like to say. But what am I supposed to call you? LordUg. You know, it's where it goes. It's got to go that way. So, yeah. If you've sat through this, you're proper ugly and you're beautiful for that. So, thank you. So, bring on 2018. Let's have some fun. So, you take care. I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.